Hello and welcome back, friend. Now we are going to learn about Amazon Inspector in this lecture, which is an identity and security tool for assessment of your cloud instances. So let's start. Amazon Inspector is an automated security enhancement service to help you improve the security and compliance of applications deployed on AWS Cloud. It could be compared with few other services, security services, be it config rules and trusted advisor. All three are security in the cloud based on the customer. This is the role of the customer to provide security in the cloud. But for the security of the cloud, there is the role of AWS compliance and their AWS team themselves. With Inspector, you can secure the insights into your application, drive the security insights that are relevant for your applications. With config rules, you can create rules that govern the configuration of your resources. And with Trusted Advisor, it will give you advices for best practices for performance, reliability, and security. You can use Inspector in a combination of these two services. It is basically used for vulnerability assessment as a service built from the ground up of the DevSecOps. It is an automatable via APIs. It integrates the CI and CD tools. On-demand pricing model is being implemented. It is static and dynamic rules packages. It generates the findings, which we could analyze and perform various operations. Amazon Inspector automatically assesses applications that are deployed over the cloud for vulnerabilities or deviations from the best practices. After performing an assessment, Amazon Inspector produces a detailed list of security findings prioritized by level of severity. These findings can be used as a part of detailed assessment report that you could use for driving a knowledge base of hundreds of rules that could be mapped for best practices uh, and for security of your software versions that could be vulnerable. You could remove those things that are causing threat to your system. There are huge benefits of using Amazon Inspector. You can identify application security issues. You can integrate security into DevOps. You can get certificates easily. You can leverage AWS security expertise. You can get streamlined security compliance. You have the enforce security standards for different appliances and instances. There are various customers that are using uh, Amazon Inspector and be benefited by using these things. They could be benefited in terms of cost, money, time, and everything like that. This is a dashboard for Amazon Inspector. When you create an instance, this will be the introduction page from where you could get started. You can install, run, and serve these things. Here is a sample report of Amazon Inspector, which it will display the findings of potential security issues discovered after an assessment run on a specific assessment target. It grades a severity level from high, medium, low, or informational. The findings could be instances for the vulnerability. The target could be web servers or things like that, and the templates. You could check whether what are the severity levels, and based on the severity level, you could perform various actions based on your priority. You get three options where you have to first install the AWS agent on your EC2 instances. Then you have to run your assessment for your assessment target. Then you have to analyze, review all your findings, and remediate security issues. You have to install AWS agent on EC2, run assessment for the Amazon Inspector, and review the findings, and so on. There could be best practices for AWS, there could be demos, and you have to shift whether the Amazon production of total passed or failed. You could monitor these things in a dashboard environment with graphs and various metrics being displayed to you. You can integrate this with a wide range of services. Still here, say here is a use case for Amazon Inspector, working with other instances as well. When a CloudWatch schedule or CloudWatch event occurred, it may trigger a Lambda for the EC2 or other kind of instances, which could be integrated with a Inspector, SNS, or Lambda to create an SES email service or more. The assessment would kill the instances that are malicious after an inspection would be done. Simply, it could be integrated with other services as well, with parameter store, SNS, CloudWatch, EC2, Lambda, Guard Duty, and more. So this was a brief introduction about AWS Inspector. We would be learning more tools of the security and identity in the coming lectures. Till then, keep learning and keep moving ahead.